Hey all, and namaste. This is Amrita. Just here with some thoughts. I was actually just having a great conversation with my dad and wanted to share a couple thoughts, just some inspiration that I got. I know it's been a while since I posted a video like this, and I know last time I did I spoke about failing forward. So this time it's actually a few thoughts that I had in my head just on my own personal journey of mental, I guess mental health or mental stability or whatever that it is. There are four things that I think are, in my experience so far, that really help us become grounded, and I think a lot of us don't realize how important they are. And I think one of them is that all of us deserve to be happy, and that we should be happy, and that happiness is crucial in our lives. And it's also a choice, but how being happy is so important, and many of us, I think, just don't understand that and don't even try to realize that we need to be happy. Like, happiness is very important for our whole mind, body, and soul. Happiness and joy are two things that we really need in our lives and for our own mental peace of mind. And the second thing is that understanding that we deserve to be happy, because and I think that also boils down to our own self-image, because self-image is really our self-worth. Like on my phone cover, I have a slogan that says, "You are worth it, you deserve it," because I think that's a reminder, and that's something that I personally, these are all four things are things that I had to personally work on myself just to be where I am today, because I realized I really lacked a lot of this. So the second thing is, our self-image and realizing that we are worth it. Because a lot of things, and I mean, of course, I can also go more in depth on these in another video, but I think we don't realize that we are worth it. We need to believe we are worth it. And this goes for anything before we can have anything. And that is so important in our lives. Third thing is your emotional stability, because our emotions are crazy. And I know for me, for sure, I had to work on so many aspects of emotional stability and things that we don't even realize are part of our emotional stability. Like, I mean, even like how you handle stress, how you handle reactions of other people, how you handle failure. I mean, and that's the fourth thing that actually I want to go into is, is learning how to handle failure and failing forward. I think that kind of goes right along with emotional stability, because being emotionally stable, your emotions are like literally your thermometer in life. And just think for 1 second, if you didn't have these crazy emotions, let's say something happened and it didn't phase you, like something really bad happened, it didn't phase you, and you kept going on in life. Like, what would be the next thing? Typically, what happens is something happens in life and we're like, oh my gosh, I don't know how to handle it. We freak out, go into a shell. We just kind of like can't handle our emotions. And that kind of dictates the next action that we take in life. And it kind of is almost like a domino effect, because of what happened 3 months ago, I'm still, getting over it or whatever. And it's important to, of course, give yourself time to heal and when things happen. But at the same time, I feel like, just learning how to reflect, understand why did that really take us off so much of balance, and really understanding how to grow as a person and then really become more emotionally stable so that things don't phase us. Because the less that things phase us, the faster that we can actually progress and grow in life, versus just because life shouldn't be about just us handling and getting over things, but it should be about us thriving. And the only way that I think we can thrive is by us first being grounded and being emotional and not being so ticked off. Because if a tree is, truly deeply rooted, the wind won't really, knock it away, and it can grow. And I feel like that's kind of how we should kind of aim to be. And of course, I mean, it happens to everyone. Everyone gets ticked off, pissed off, whatever. But I think it is important, for us to kind of aim for that, to be emotionally stable, to be able to handle failures, to understand, that failing forward or failing in anything is not meaning that you're a failure. It just means that situation probably didn't work out how you wanted it to work out. And that's also goes into a whole nother topic of, attachment and letting go, which I'll say for a different video. But I had just had these thoughts and just want to share them, and hope this benefits somebody, because I know that these are four things that I had to personally work on. And of course, I said it in like a minute video, but it was definitely a much longer time for me to work on them. And of course, I'm also still working on it. But I feel like these are four things that are very, very important in life and in growing, especially as an entrepreneur. So hope it helps.